A brand new report in relation to Deadpool and Wolverine has hit, and this one is quite crazy because apparently Marvel Studios was bringing back Robert Downey Jr. if everything worked out, and he was going to play Doctor Doom. Okay, so there's levels to this story. So we've heard a few times that the role of Doctor Doom is being kept under wraps and a top secret thing. They do not want to spoil that. On top of this, we recently talked about reports coming at us from industry insiders and scoopers talking about how Deadpool and Wolverine not exactly what we think it's going to be and that maybe we should temper our expectations. Well, this evolved into they definitely went after Robert Downey Jr., but the actor did not agree to a new contract for whatever reason. Maybe it was the offer, maybe it was what he was looking at that he didn't like, whatever the reason. But now we're hearing that there was an interesting idea, and that's that if Robert Downey Jr. came back, they were offering him the role of Doctor Doom. Now this apparently would have been contained to maybe Deadpool and Wolverine and Fantastic Four, that he would have been like a multiverse variant, and he would not be playing the proper Doctor Doom that we're going to see in the MCU, which would make sense because, hey, then everybody would question, why does Doctor Doom look like Tony Stark? So this would kind of make sense. Now, this report that initially also came from Devin Faraci, who we recently talked about, was further backed up by Daniel RPK and other scoopers saying the report from Devin is right, that's what they heard as well, but it didn't work out. Now, if we just walk back a couple months, we know that many of these insiders, not Devin, were talking about how there's a mind-blowing scene, there's big ideas, and some of them were even teasing we're going to see Doctor Doom stuff soon. Now, Doctor Doom stuff soon is kind of a blank statement because, hey, Fantastic Four is casting Doctor Doom, right? Hey, multiverse, Doctor Doom, right? Hey, that Secret Wars comic in Deadpool and Wolverine has Doctor Doom on the cover, so I think people were trying to connect the dots, and it doesn't look like that's going to pan out. Whatever the case is, I really don't care, especially if it's related to Robert Downey Jr. playing Doctor Doom that we then might not see again, or if we do, it's somehow in Secret Wars or Kang Dynasty. It's a little weird to just drop it into this film out of nowhere. Like, what does it do for anybody in terms of what does this do to further the story, right? When we don't even know what the big idea is for the next couple Avengers, and it looks like Marvel doesn't as well, considering, hey, new writers on new projects and Avengers having some problems. So it'll be interesting to see what comes of this and what did the conversation take them to that they maybe did agree on. Is he coming back as Iron Man then? If they were in conversation with him and he's like, well, I don't want to do Doctor Doom. Do you want to do Iron Man again? Sure, let's do that. But then that also doesn't make sense because if you guys remember, they walked back the reports that they were saying that Robert Downey Jr. is back as Iron Man in this film. So is it saved for another appearance, or is this just a, hey, they strung us along to get us to believe their scoops?